Welcome, and thank you for joining me on the mat today. Today's postnatal exercises are all going to be about what we can do when we have an infant, um, maybe just 3 months, slightly under 3 months, that is still quite dependent on being supported. So, a lot of these exercises you'll be able to do with baby in your lap or in your arms. And I've got my little doll to help us demonstrate here. So find a comfortable seated position. If your hips are still tight, you might want a block or a pillow to sit on to help elevate the hips a little bit. Also, if it's more comfortable for you, you could sit in a little butterfly pose and just have baby on the floor as well here. So still sit up tall through the spine. Take one big shoulder roll to drop the shoulders away from the ears. Now let's start to take a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. As you inhale, think of expanding the rib cage and that diaphragm. And this will help drop your pelvic floor. And then as you exhale, you make a little space and the pelvic floor lifts. So this attention to the pelvic floor is also very important postnatal as well as prenatal. Beautiful. Check in with that spine. And let's just drop our chin towards our stretch, or towards our chest. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. We're going to move with our breath. Exhale, send the gaze to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, gaze to the right. We'll continue to flow with our breath. If you need to take it a little bit slower, feel free to do so. If one side feels particularly sticky, you're welcome to take an extra breath there. One more each side. We're going to take the same movement with ear to shoulder. Exhale to bend. Inhale through center, grow tall. Holding a baby puts a lot of strain on our neck and shoulders. So it is really helpful to take a couple minutes each day to stretch that neck. All right, we're going to keep one hand on baby, and we're going to lift the other arm up. So I'm going to start with my right arm. Inhale up, and then exhale, bend a little bit to the side. So we're creating all of this space along our right rib cage. Good. Come back through center. Switch up the hands. Inhale with that left arm. Reach up and over. Good. Inhale back through center. All right, we're going to take a little bit of a twist, kind of similar to when we were prenatal and we wanted to focus on stretching through our shoulders and neck. Because we have baby on our lap, we're not going to twist as deep here. So we will take our left hand behind us though. Right hand on baby, and then exhale, shoulders and neck. Inhale back to center, switch up the hands. Right hand behind, exhale, twist shoulders, neck. Inhale back to center. All right, we are going to see if we can switch the position with baby. If they're unhappy here, feel free to skip this one. We are going to come into a butterfly. So let baby lay perhaps with the head on or just next to your feet. So you will have a little bit of a wider posture here. So you can keep your hands on baby to comfort them. Sit up tall through the spine. And then exhale, send the chest forward, keeping that tall, flat back. And then inhale, come back up to center. Exhale. Chest forward. Hold for a little bit, and then inhale, rise up. We're going to take 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And once more, exhale. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. Just straighten your legs out for a moment. Give them a little wiggle. And then we're going to lift baby up. So, newborns, we tend to keep their chest facing us. We're going to take our feet nice and wide here. And this one is a great one to do if baby needs to settle a little bit. You can stretch while you're letting them perhaps fall asleep in your arms. We're going to just start bending into one knee and then back to center. Exhale, bend, back to center. And if you're familiar with yoga, that om sound that we often make at the beginning or end of class is actually really comforting for babies. It's got a little bit of a deeper sound that can be really high pitched. So instead, a nice om, om may have a more soothing effect for you. All right, we're going to add in a little bit here. So we're going to take a little lean forward, get into the back and the back of the legs. Don't go too deep. If baby is already starting to smile and kind of giggle, they might enjoy this forward fold a little bit, and you can let them go. But if you are trying to settle them into a little bit of a rest, just take a little smaller movement here. Beautiful. We're going to take one more forward fold, and then we're going to take one more exercise here from standing. Bring your feet into that goddess distance. So we do want to work our legs a little bit. This will also work our hips as well. So we're going to sink, take a little pulse, and then rise back up. Nothing too extreme, especially as we are just coming out of giving birth. That labor puts a lot of strain on our body, and we want to take these movements nice and gentle. Well, let's just take one more. If you get tired at any point during these exercises, of course, take a break. Take a little walk. Really bend into one ankle and toe, one foot. So instead of us just shaking, this gives us a little bit of movement into our hips. We want to work those feet and those ankles as well here. All right. Beautiful. Well, I thank you for joining me on the mat today. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.